Good morning. I just got done with a workout. It was a light workout. I did more so like stretching, mobility, a little bit of shoulder stuff, so like basic things. Nothing too crazy because honestly today wasn't a day to lift, so I just did a little bit of a warm up. It is currently It's currently 7:30, and this is important, I feel like. My recovery is honestly pretty good. Resources are 76. I got 6 hours and 37 minutes of sleep. My recovery is 56, which is really good. So the way that this watch works, which is kind of interesting, is recovery has to deal with like the stress on your body, your muscles, your nervous system, all of that is calculated, right? So when it's high, it's really, really good. I mean, there's been days where I would go really hard in the gym and my recovery was really low, but my resources, it tracks that as well. But your resources are just your daily, like how you feel and in general. So that could be, I don't know, like your readiness for the day. So like if you got enough sleep, you can just be ready to go, but your body might be a little tired. But yeah, so anyway, that's kind of how my watch works. It's a Sunto watch. I got recommended it by a friend. But anyway, my tea time today is at 11:20, and unfortunately, I probably won't get much video kind of before and during the round because this video camera will be put away. So the next time you hear me talk, it will be a few moments later. Oh, it's SpongeBob. But yeah, no, the next time you will hear me, it will be after the round, kind of giving you the update of things like that. But what's fun is I'm actually going to do a stat sheet for the year. I got a whole Google sheet put together in terms of like green and reg, how, like, proximity to the hole, based off per tournament, and then total, like all the tournaments that I have this year, which I don't remember the number. But yeah, so I'm going to try and do that. That way I can share you guys some stats and things, because obviously I have done stats and I used to do stats. Like my coach from college would make us do it. And I haven't really done it since. I've tried, but just kind of like failed at keeping it up. But this year's different. I've got a lot of things to do and a lot of things on my mind that I'm going to continue to do. But anyway, I will see you guys here. Tea time's at 11:20, 12:21, 2. I'll probably see you guys at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Giving you an update. So anyway, wish me luck. Got to the course and we're not able to go to the driving range because I believe maybe frost or something, but it is 9:52, so tea times might be pushed back a little bit. Like I said, my tea time is 11:20, so it may be closer to maybe 12 o'clock or 12:45, somewhere in there. But anyway, my caddy, Edward, just gave me a really good pep talk and kind of made me tear up a little. But basically it was just like, you need to be kinder to yourself. You know that you're supposed to be out here and you can do this. I can win this thing, and I just have to keep telling myself that I am her, and that any trouble that is sent my way during this round, that I am totally capable of overcoming it. And I just need to be kinder to myself, and that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and stick to a routine, stay in a good mindset, and just work my tail off. So all right, I will see you guys after my round. Hello. How fun. That was actually a lot of fun.
That's the way you do it right there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, the round is complete. And it started out real hot. your girl chipped in for eagle on the very first hole. All right. Where should I start? Where do you think I should start?
That's all that needs to be said. Chipped in eagle on the first hole.
But let's see. I got my stats right here. So we started off with eagle on the very, very first hole. And let's see, we only hit 3 for 7 fairways on the front 9, so not great.
But she'll still shot 2 under.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
So, 3 for 7 fairways, but I was 6 for 9 for greens.
You know what I'm saying? A good 6 for 9 right there. Tell you what.
But honestly, it was pretty good. I was pretty solid. I think I only had a couple wonky shots, but 13 putts and shot 34, 2 under on the front, and then on the back. Let's see. On the back, I was 5 for 7 for fairways and 8 for 9 for greens. Yeah, that was pretty good. But I feel like on the back side, it got a little windier. It got trickier. I mean, there were some freaking holes that it was downwind and I'm hitting gap wedge 140 yards. So it was feeling like hurricane season in Hurricane Utah. But on the back, I had 18 putts and shot 36 for a 70 total for 2 under. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I guess I should add, I only had 2 pars on the front.
Yeah.
2 pars on the front. This is how it goes. It goes eagle, bogey, birdie, bogey, par on a par 5. And then it goes birdie, bogey, birdie, par. Oh, that's a colorful scorecard. But
2026 coming at you. Hot.
yeah,
Pars are for lames.
lame for lamos. Alpacas.
Squirrel.
But anyway, that's all she wrote, to be honest. I feel very good. I felt like I got a little... Actually, I don't know. I feel pretty calm out there. What do you think?
Yeah.
For the most part, I was pretty level-headed. Like, even when I hit like a bad shot, I was just like, say something about it and then brush it off. And then it was like next hole or next shot, whatever it was. It was like, okay, say what you need to say and then get it off your mind. And honestly, I was laughing. I was having a good time out there. What else? You got anything else you want to say?
Pro tip: get yourself a freaking positive caddy. All right.
I will say that is a big help, because no matter what, like, I would say when it's a bad shot, he doesn't say really anything, which is good. You're more so, which that's probably why, because I told you to kind of, the next shot, we need to focus on the next shot. But when it's like a good steady shot or a good shot, hype man of the year goes to Edward over here.
Mr. Wonderful.
But I feel good. I feel like all the work that I've been putting in with my swing kind of held together. There were a couple bad swings out there, but I like that they weren't completely off the planet. I felt like I dealt with them fairly good. kind of tried to iron it out, which I did. Don't forget we have to turn here. But now it's time to go get some dinner. I'm starving, absolutely starving, and we are going to Texas Roadhouse for some rolls.
Place to freaking celebrate a nice 2-under in the first tournament of the season.
2026 coming in hot with some cinnamon honey butter and some rolls. Good morning. It is day 2 of Copper Rock Qualifier. At the moment, I'm just packing and trying to get my things organized because we will drive right after the qualifier today, right after the last day, to Las Vegas again, and then drive the following day from Vegas back to Phoenix. So we got to get everything in the car. That way we don't use another day in the hotel. So that is exactly what I'm doing. That way I can go to the gym. I was 3 days behind on my journaling, but I got caught up. Kindle. But I hadn't read any while on this trip. Sadly. I don't believe the weather's supposed to be cold. Let's check. Time to go get a quick little pump in.
Gabby, kind of harsh out there, but you got it done. How you feeling?
Excited. It was definitely a test, to say the least, because honestly, it was just holding on for dear life. I think that's kind of what all the players were trying to do, is make as many pars as possible.
What part of your game held on the best under those harsh conditions?
Oh, my chipping was lights out today. Putting, it all kind of ties together, but I was not in position off the tee, I would say at least 50% of the time, but getting myself up around the greens and making some good chips and made a few putts.
That's hard to do on field shots when your hands are cold. What were you doing just to keep blood in your fingers?
Don't get me wrong, I changed about 3 times out there just to find the right combination of how many layers do I need, how many layers do I not need. But no, it was definitely a challenge just to try and stay warm, because right off the get-go, it was nice on the driving range, and then as soon as you teed off and got up on the number 1 green, it was like layers are coming on, beanies are coming on, all of it.
Yeah. You played your way into a cushion, into a margin through 16, which you needed because you spent it on 17 and 18.
Yes.
So walk us through coming down the stretch, but getting it done.
Honestly, I didn't know where I was. I don't even think my caddy knew where I was. It was just one of those things where I'm going to just stick to my game plan, stick in the same mindset. And, if someone happens to beat me in these conditions, all power to them, because for me, it was challenging, so it's got to be the same for everyone else. So the last 2 holes, it was just like, okay, how can I manage to get the ball in the hole? And that was all I was thinking.
Your chip from the back of number 18, round of long grass, and we're calling it a chip, officially it is. You bellied a wedge, hit it with the flange of the wedge. Never got off the ground, never got up to speed, but just kept going. It was absolutely artistry. Walk us through what you saw to get that ball near the hole.
Well, all day, it was almost like if you were above the hole, you just had to get it started on the green and it would kind of work its way down there. Obviously there were times where I would blow it by, but this time I was okay. Do I chip it? And maybe there's the potential of getting some spin on it and sitting close to the pin, but I didn't think that was the option in this case. So I was like, okay, let's just blade a little wedge down there. And I just had to get it, honestly, a foot in front of me, just on the fringe, and it was gonna roll down there. And whatever it was, I told myself, at least just make a double, and that hopefully will be enough.
Well, you did, and it was enough, and it got the job done. Still on that chip, if you had lofted it in the air, I think water was in play. Did you see that? Were you looking at the water?
No, but I definitely could have thought my ball could have been where Karen was. I mean,
totally.
the high, very, very high chance.
Yeah, incredible. On the show this morning, the live show, we talked about how your aim right now, your job right now is getting starts. You got to start. How's it feeling for you? What does it mean to you?
Honestly, sorry. It means everything. It's been a challenge the last 2 years, and for this to be my first official tournament for 2026, and just to know that I actually have one official start on the Epson Tour is more than I could imagine. It is almost all the work that I've put in for the last 2 years of overcoming the mental side of golf and life stuff, and it's like everything I worked for is finally just coming together.
Well, it was fun to watch. We're very proud of you. Looking forward to seeing you play when the tour comes to town. And you know what they call the player who wins by one, right?
No.
Champ.
I'll take it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Really well done. What do you mean?
Eddie.
Well done.
Didn't expect to cry, but
All right. Yeah.
You gotta tell her.
okay.
Couple more.
Logo that's on this sleeve, the qualifier logo.
There you go.
What the hell, guys? I made it. Oh my gosh. It was wild out there. I mean, wild. I want to say it was upwards to like 30-mile-an-hour crosswind. So there was literally no hole that was downwind or straight into wind. It was just whop, whop. And so it's like you're trying to play shots and you're just trying to hold it on the green. Oh boy. Your girl shot 10 over today with a double on the last hole and made it by one. The wheels almost came off, but honestly, they didn't. Like, I played so freaking good today in a way that is, oh, hold on one second. Sorry, I was talking with the GM, but I don't even know where I was at. So basically it was just like, the conditions were so hard, so hard, 30-mile-an-hour winds. I'm just trying to like get it on the green and hopefully make a 2-putt, and because 3 putts were deadly, and ultimately my driver was, but I just couldn't get it in the fairway, in the vicinity of the fairway, but could barely just get it in the vicinity of the fairway. But I was making up and downs from everywhere.
Come, lady.
Yeah, everywhere. And I was making some just beautiful putts. I mean, I missed a few, but it was like, I'm just breathing. I mean, I'm just on the ball, and it was going about 30 yards.
Bogeys felt like birdies today, I'll tell you that much.
Well, no, pars felt like birdies. Bogeys were like, gosh, I'm just glad I made a bogey and not a double. But anyway, your girl's in the tournament. It's in May, and I got a cold jacket. Look at this thing. And it's nice and warm. It was what we won. And we did it, Edward. No.
I am proud of you.
You're proud of me?
Proud of me.
But it is exciting. It is fun. It feels like a long time coming. I've put in a lot of work in the last year. 2025 was a working year, and let me tell you, it feels good that something paid off and that I held on for dear life, because I only won it by 1 shot with a double on the last. And it is fun. to say the least. And I'm just glappy. I'm just happy that you guys are coming with me. So your girl's in an Epson Tour tournament in 2026. Woo!
126 coming at you hot, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Stay tuned. Turn it on. How to make a face track. Take the win.
I know.
You did it ugly, but you did it. It don't matter what you shot, as long as you got it. That's what people don't realize. It doesn't matter how you get it done, as long as you get it done. And you got it done today.
Well, the thing is that playing in those conditions, it is so hard to not just look at a number on a freaking scorecard. Like, and that's what sucks sometimes, is that people think, wow, you shot 82. Well, you should have seen the conditions that we played. You should have seen the stuff that I was having to deal with. It was...
Yeah, I shot 82 on greens that are rolling out to 12.
No, 13s. They were 13s today.
Now, honest to God, I mean, you hit anything at a 6-footer, 8-footer pace, past the hole, you're 12 feet by it.
Yeah.
What you did today.
Yeah, I definitely did that.
And it was like, but you bounced back and you literally made the pars that you had to make. You yourself, you need to take it that I can still do this.
Yes.
I can
agree.
1000% still do this.
But anyway, we're headed to Vegas, and hopefully with enough time to go to a hockey game, go to a Knights game. Fingers crossed we make it, because I have never been to an NHL game, and I think it would be super cool to do. So fingers crossed, but if not, I'm going to have a really nice dinner if we don't make it, and a big margarita. Come back into Sin City. And we are back at the Trump Hotel, but the guy hooked it up with a room.
Room with view! Jays and views!
Uber pickup and drop off. I know. I don't know why you were.
Hi guys, how are you? 12's on your right, down to row M, and this is seat number 1 at the
Back arrives. If your Golden Knights score in the look at that draw for tonight's grand.
After a long day on the course, I finally get my celebratory drink.
Offhand and Newcastle.
She would stop and drop shorty, get that poppin' lock. And here's me looking like a towhead.